Alright. Looks like everything's working out fine. I was having some weird issue with the volume earlier. Actually, I knocked it back up. That's why it was not looking so good. Let me put that back down just in case this gets a little loud. Well, welcome to the stream. We're going to be starting up Sekiro in just a second here. I just got to reset my volume back to where it needs to be. Sometimes this game gets a little bit loud. I had it raised up for the capture card business. That usually ends up being a little more quiet. I have to find some kind of configuration here that's kind of like a one setting fits all. But anyway, getting back into this, we're going to be starting, I guess, with a boss fight. We ended right in the Sunken Valley area where all the monkey business was going on. And we were just about to fight the Guardian Ape, but I said, no, I will do that next time. Mostly, I think it was just getting late, so we're starting a little bit earlier than some streams. Definitely not as early as yesterday. That was a little unusual, but hopefully this gives us enough time. This boss, God, it was a pain in the ass back in the day. I remember specifically this one. This and Genichiro, I think, were the two that I probably had the most problems with, like, actually on stream when I was doing this the first time around. But I don't know. We've been I wouldn't say breezing, but I'd say that we've been getting through the bosses that normally would have given me trouble a couple of years ago, but hasn't been quite as bad this time around, so hopefully we can keep up the pace. Anyway, let's get into it. Start the game up. What is the boss? Ape? The Guardian Ape. It's a very, very big ape. This is one of those bosses that usually ends up filtering people. It's another one of these guys. We've come across a few of them. The Lady Butterfly and Genichiro probably get the most complaints out of most of the bosses in the game. But Guardian Ape was definitely one of those two. I remember a ton of people complaining about this one. We'll see how it goes. I'm not incredibly confident in how this is going to go for me, but I'll give it the old college try. There he is down there. I think I took a look at him last time. What's he up to? Yeah, this is definitely one of those bosses that ended up being a roadblock for a lot of people. I did play this on my own time a little bit, didn't do anything major. I don't remember if there was anything story-related that I might have hit up on accidentally, because I remember last time I did that, I went over a couple of the details that we might have skipped in terms of the dialogue, but I was trying to be kind of careful into not doing that. I did hit the Bell Demon up, which was actually easier than I remember getting to. I'll probably show off how I ended up doing it a little bit later. I don't know if I want to go into this fight with that equipped, though. If you there's a bell demon, if you ring a bell, you get, I don't know, some sort of demon tagging along with you, and it's supposed to make the game harder. I don't remember specifically what it does. I think it makes enemies hit harder, and it makes, something else happen. I don't know. It's been a while. The thing is, I don't think they ever tell you what it does either. Let me see. It's actually, like, part of an inventory item. What do you do? The demonic spirit sealed within the iron bell of Senpo Temple possesses those who ring the bell, strengthening enemies around them. Bell Demon confers hardship, but perhaps also slightly better spoils. Using this item has no particular effect aside from causing the demon to leave. Okay, so if we use that, then it reduces the hard mode. But I don't know specifically what it does. See, that's why they have the wikis, so I can get all the information on that. Basically, I think it makes the drops better. I don't think it's going to have any effect on the actual bosses, though, right? I should probably just use this. We could always go back to it. It actually hasn't been all that hard. My hope was that I'd get more experience, because I kind of wanted to get more skill points to spend on stuff, but that didn't end up being the case. So, much to my dismay. Anyway. Oh boy, let's go ahead and get into it. I did get a gourd seed, so we've got one more usage from the gourd itself, which is nice. kind of swinging all over the place. I'm not really sure what he's going to be doing here. Oh yeah, he does that. Might be a situation where I want to go for posture damage, but I don't know. Alright, it's making me a little nervous. Is it loud? It seems like it's a little bit loud. I actually want to see, because I feel like the volume reset at some point. The problem is I have to, like, exit this thing in order to check it. Well, the limiter's up. No, the volume didn't get reset. It's just really loud, this particular boss battle. I don't get it. I guess we'll keep on keeping on with it, though. Big flailing attacks from this guy. It's hard to kind of get a read on what exactly he's going to do. Also, he farts on you and throws shit in your face, so that's pretty cool, too. My hope is that I'd be able to get some posture damage on it, but it seems to be resetting pretty damn quick. And mine is just going up exponentially. Doing a fair amount of damage to him, though, so that's good. The 6th or 7th shit that he's thrown. That didn't work. God damn it. Hey, there we go. Oh. Got all excited for a second. Forgot there was a secondary one. Alright. Well, I used a lot more gourds than I was hoping, but hopefully that won't be too against my favor. Don't GG me just yet. It's one of these. I think the second part, if you know what to expect, it's kind of a little bit easier, but it ain't that easy. So that right there, that causes terror damage. Terror damage, again, being one of those factors that if it builds up a bar, then you're dead. Yeah, that's it. Not so good. Ooh. Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate the lurk. So when he does that big overhead slam attack, that gives you an opportunity because he falls right on his face, well, where his face would be. But it does give you an opportunity to use the spear, and you can kind of pull this thing out. Big centipede-looking thing. Which does a decent amount of posture damage. That I forgot to execute the secondary one, so oops. The thing about his attacks is that he does like all these weird little sweeping movements and whatnot, but they're still not terribly hard to get a feel for. So if you could parry him okay, then you can get some decent posture damage. And I don't think he recovers. What's up, Penguin? See, I got the Super Star Wars DLC early. Yes, they've really made a huge graphical leap from Super Nintendo to this. Good lord, I didn't even get a skill point from that. That kind of sucks, but oh well. That is a hard boss, but still persevered. So, again, it's not as bad, I guess, when you've already played the game. When you're playing this game for the first time, holy shit. The thing you gotta remember, though, is the same thing I said about Oniwa and, I don't know, a couple other bosses, though, but you gotta keep your guard up. It's super intimidating with some of these things, but the sword just deflects most of it. And even if you get your posture damage broken, most of the enemy attacks have such long breaks in between them that you could typically recover and either evade or block again before they're able to do their next strike. So, I don't know. I guess it's just kind of getting a feel for the game and what your capabilities are. But, yeah, that one tends to be a problem for a lot of people. So, I'm glad I was able to do it in one go. It was a little dicey. Still used an assload of gourd sips, but, you know, it is what it is. What do we get? Memory, Guardian Ape, battle memory of an extraordinary foe lingering in the mind of the wolf. Commune with the sculptor's idol and confront the memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. Guardian Ape was defeated, though its roar can still be heard. It is said that an infested body marks the undying. Which is surprising, but I don't know, I guess they kind of anticipated you not getting the Mortal Blade, but we got the Mortal Blade first, and after which we've gone through some enemies that were undying, and you know, Wolf takes out the centipede, he cuts it with the Mortal Blade, he knows what to do. But I guess with this particular instance, I don't know. He just thought that cutting a centipede with a regular blade was good enough. He faded away into dust, so that was good. But, yeah, if his roar can still be heard in the distance, that's probably not so great. Anyway, we got a slender finger, too. This is actually our next, and I think it's our last prosthetic tool outside of the upgrade stuff, but this is the last base tool that we get. Slender finger of a young woman can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to create a prosthetic tool. Found in the belly of the guardian ape, it is partially digested. There is a shinobi technique called the finger whistle that can drive beasts wild. The one who used it before clearly used it for this purpose, as evidenced by the finger's open hole. Okay. Anyway, we got a couple good things out of that, and this leads to one major key item. I'm gonna go ahead and hit up this idol right here real quick. Oh yeah, I should probably... What is it? Enhance attack power. What you got, ape? They say that an infested body is the mark of the undying, but such a long life would surely be quite lonesome for even an ape. Perhaps the echoing roar of the guardian ape was, in fact, a solicitation of sorts. Perhaps. Weird thing to dwell on. Anyway, we got an attack power increase. I'm only one away in terms of prayer beads for health increase. Hopefully we get something like that pretty soon here. But guardian ape, it's got to be guarding something. Little cave in here. Ah, there it is. Lotus at the palace, white lotus flower found blooming in the depths of the sunken valley where the fountainhead waters pool deeply. Flower's aroma attracts female apes, so thus the guardian ape carefully tended to it so as to offer it to his bride. One of the incense ingredients sought by the divine heir for immortal severance. So, there you go. That's the whole shebang, kinda. We get the incense ingredient, and yeah, we get to find out why the ape was guarding it. No way to get back up top there. I think we have to use the sculptor's idol to actually teleport ourselves up. I know, sad story. He never found his bride. Or maybe he did, and he's just immortal, and she died, so that was the problem. My guess is, I don't know, I got the whole thing, I'm a little spotty on the lore, but the whole thing with the undying, you know, they get them centipedes in them and whatnot, but obviously that's what the ape had. But he must have drank from the rejuvenating water pools, which I guess they're said to pool up pretty deep in here. I don't know if that just means this is deep, and the waters around here are rejuvenating waters, or if maybe he swam underneath. Who can say? So, that's 2 of the 3 items down that we needed to get for immortal severance. We got the mortal blade, we got one of the incense ingredients being the flower, now we have to find the stone. So, I'm actually curious about a couple things. We can, I believe... Here, let me just go ahead and travel. Because I kind of want to take a look at some of this stuff. But we can still do some stuff here in the sunken valley. Let me just get up to that sculptor's idol that's like right up there. Overlooking the guardian ape watering hole. There it is. Did the time of day change already? I don't remember it doing it after the ape is killed. But anyway, there's still some stuff down here that we can do. I believe this also, there's must be a couple different routes, because they told us on the onset that one of the routes to the other incense ingredient was down the bottomless pit. But there is a route down here as well, and this also leads to another key item that we can get or use. I'm going to take a look down here and see if there's a idol of sorts that I maybe can hit up. I don't remember if I did it already, because there's a shop down here, and I already hit that up. But if there's an idol too, I just forget. I want to take a look. Is there anywhere safer to get down from here? Or we just drop? It doesn't seem very safe. Yeah, not that bad. I am taking poison damage though. Gunpowder. There's probably an item or two neglected to pick up while I was down here. Heavy coin purse. Alright. That's not bad. So when I was playing on my own time, I was mostly trying to get my skill points up so I could try to get a couple of the handier ones, abilities, especially the latent effect ones. But I only got a handful. There wasn't really much I could do about that. Grinding kind of sucks in this game. What's up, monkey wearing a loincloth? And he had 2 swords. So here's the shop I was talking about. Let's see. I think I got everything important from him. Yep. He had the green mossy cord. What does that do? Doesn't heal poison, but it reduces poison buildup and prevents it from building up as quickly. And then all the other limited supply items that he had. Ooh, there's a hard S on that, sir. Snap seed, don't really need those at this point. So we go down there. There's some interesting things. There's a couple of things over here. I think mostly just enemies, but there might be a couple items to pick up too. Why don't we go find out? Oh, you know what? I think... Shit. Thinking about it, I think there are monkeys that can shoot at us here. Yeah. That monkey's got a gun. This one's got a sword. Shit. Getting flanked. Okay. Try to pull that shit on me now. Oh, he's got a gun too. Are they all just coming up here? Master of the blade. Oh shit. Oh. Alright. Temporarily saved me. Damage on this bastard, so some of the posture damage will stick. Ugh. Okay. Can't do much when I can't see. That whole Guardian 8 boss fight. Didn't die once. Monkey with 2 swords died. Disappointing. Alright. Well, I don't know that the yellow gunpowder was worth it, but... might be something else up here. Scrap magnetite. And a light coin purse. This is not the greatest items, but I guess I'll just scrounge about for pretty much anything, though. So, it doesn't look like there's actually an idol down here. I thought there was one, like, right around one of these entrances, but I'm not seeing it. Would be convenient if it was near the shop, but I guess the one up top is close enough. So we can go down there. I might go around. I don't know which way I want to go. I think I want to go check out the bottomless pit, because I don't even remember that. And it looks interesting. I just don't remember what the actual entryway ends up being like, so I might go check that out. I'm going to see about doing a couple things to sort of wrap up some lore bits. If the day's progressing, that's not good, because that means that stuff is going to start being missable in terms of interactions with other characters, things of that nature. So I'm going to see what I can do. Offer some drinks, maybe. See if I can get some items. There's been something I've been wondering about with the Tengu, or Ishin. Because he asks about us mastering certain techniques. And I've actually, I don't remember if I did that on stream. I don't think I did. I guess it's hard to see here, but I actually mastered the Ashina arts. So I think once we do that, something ends up happening. Gives us an item or something. So we'll take a look at that. And last I saw Ishin, he was, or was he? Still at the castle. I think he was at the Great Serpent Shrine. Except that there's no mid-bosses that spawn there, though. That would suck. Oh, he's still here. Who's Ishin again? He is, he's the old man that's up in the tower. And he gave us some sake at one point, but he's also, in disguise, the Tengu, who told us to go hunt some rats. So, he's very tall. Or Wolf is very short, I don't know. One or the other.
極めたか。おお、確かにな。赤炉。やはりお主には人斬りの才が。帯じゃ。取っておけ。
Nice. Thought we got something. We got the Mushin Esoteric Text, unique text of legendary Shinabushin compound style. Young Ishin would stop at nothing for his lust of power, and the single-minded search for strength ended in him taking Ashina for his own. This is the result of combining techniques from the styles he encountered. This drive defined Ishin's achievements, and as such, this text will never be finished.
しかと。赤炉よ。お主ならば。天狗殿。わしはもう少しここで進んでいく。行け、赤炉よ。
Indication that he's probably not in the best of health at this point in time. Yeah, the time of day definitely changed. I don't remember it being quite so bright in this valley. It was actually a little bit more shrouded in shadow earlier on, so getting the flower progressed time a little bit. That is kind of worrying, but Ishin didn't change his position here, so hopefully there wasn't anything else that was missable. That being said, I am a little bit worried about not being able to progress some stuff with some other characters. So I'm going to go visit some people. We'll see what we can get out of them. Get all the dialogue stuff out of the way. I guess I will go talk to Emma. We haven't really talked to her in a while. Give her the gourd seed not that long ago, but didn't really initiate any sort of conversation with her.
I
don't think I got another gourd seed since... No, I didn't. Alright, we'll give a drink. Monkey booze. Why not?
これは猿酒ではありませんか。
何がおかしいのだ。
まずはいただきますね。
You better itadakimasu.
辛い。そう、お猿。 私は猿には何かと縁深いのです。
Oh, do go on.
はい。何せ私は猿に拾われた子です。
Ara, ara. You got that. Sharp ears.
幼き日、戦場跡に一人、私は呆然と立っていました。何も泣くことも怒ることもできず、ただ呆然と。そうしたら猿が握り飯を食っていた。
猿がか。
はい、それはうまそうに恨めしいと思いました。そうしたら今度は猿が握り飯をくれたのです。とてもうまかった。
親切な猿だ。
誠に
Is it really
親
important?
切な猿でした。ではまた。
I'd be curious about giving it to Ishin, but he's not in his tower at the moment, so option unavailable. We'll go speak with the sculptor in a bit. What's up, young man?
巫女様、源の香の花。
And the mortal blade.
出ました。
It's a little more important, I think.
やはり落ち谷に咲いていたか。
はい、落ち谷の奥に。
そこが源の水の流れが濃い場所だったということか。よく手に入れてくれた狼よ。ああ、そうだ。私の方も調べが進んだぞ。新たに必要な香が分かった。
それは
Oh, I
流
thought we already
因
knew
の巫
this.
女の血、つまり私の血だ。
九郎様の血ですが、それは流れぬはず。
ああ、流因の巫女とはそうしたものだ。だが源一郎殿の居室でタケル様の故障の式を見つけてな。何か血を流す術があるようなのじゃ。ひとまずこれをそなたに渡しておこう。
Okay, I think we already got what we needed for this. Old diary entry written in by Takeru's page. Lord Takeru held his arm over the incense burner, attempted to cut it with a sword, but incredibly, his wound healed instantly and not a drop of blood was shed. Lady Tomoe said, "Without it, your blood cannot be spilled." What could she be referring to, I wonder?
さて、我が血を流す術、いかに調べたものか。
エマ殿に聞くのはどうでしょう。
I got it.
クスシならば人の体に明るいか。確かにそなたの言う通りかもしれぬな。
It was at this point that we just started beating the shit out of Kuro, trying to find out what can make him bleed. So no, the mortal blade is what you need, because it can kill the undying. But I guess he didn't feel like revealing that we actually acquired it, so whatever. We haven't actually used the secret passage yet, so here it is. You could actually travel from the castle to the dilapidated temple pretty easily like this. Probably quicker than the sculptor's idol fast travel too. What do you got? Anything good? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, no new items. Alright, we gotta talk to the sculptor. I'll give him a drink if I have something available, and we have to put the prosthetic tool in.
お前さんそいつをその指をどこで手に入れた。
落ち谷の獅子猿が食らっていた。
そうか。猿の腹の中とはな。そいつを貸しな。お前さんの忍び義手に仕込んでやろう。
Sure. How about a drink first?
酒を持ってきた。
猿酒か。相も変わらず辛い酒だ。だがこれが懐かしい。
よく飲んでいたのか。
猿どもの住む谷、そこで忍び修行をしておった。
一人か。
いや、二人でじゃな。わしらははぐれ忍び。まともな死はもはやおらなんだ。故に落ちれば死ぬる谷でただひたすらにかけ飛び刃を交える。そのような修行を重ねた。じき猿と変わらぬほどには動けるようになったが、修行に飽きるとわしはこの猿酒を飲んだ。そしてあやつの泣き虫の指笛を聞いた。
泣き虫？
変わった指輪があってな。それをはめて指笛を吹くと谷に悲しげな音が響き渡るのじゃ。不思議とわしはその音が好きでな。よう吹いてもらったものよ。
Okay. Was it made by... Oh, the Monkey Booze? Kinda. It's in the description. I think I read it, but they talk about monkeys storing fruit in trees, and then it just ferments over time and turns into an alcohol, basically. So that's kind of what it is. I would assume that's something that's real, but I don't know. I've never seen and or tried it or heard of it before this game, so who can say? Alright, let's get this tool in. The finger whistle. All prosthetic tools. Got an achievement for that. Let's see what kind of upgrades we can get. I guess not much. What is it, an issue of money? Yeah, I like a 387. That ain't so great. I'm probably missing a fair amount of items too. I need some scrap magnetite, really. I must have used it on something recently. I think that's like liquid mercury or something. Powdered mercury? I don't know. Something along those lines. Need a bunch of scrap magnetite. It seems like I'm good on pretty much everything else, though. And a couple of these items have special item requirements, where we either purchase them or find them, or they get dropped by bosses. Some kind of situation like that. So we'll get to, I guess, the rest of the stuff eventually. This might be a case where I might just end up playing on my own time and trying to unlock some of these deals. But it would be nice to get some of the final tools. I don't think I even did that on my PS4 save back in the day.
ではな、また久しくらいならかしてやろう。
Alright. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should be worried about. Oh, you know what? We have to go visit the... I wonder how I can get there easily. I have to go down there anyway. Is it the underground waterway? That's at the bottomless hole. Actually, I think the entrance is the... Yeah, the abandoned dungeon entrance. We have to go visit the surgeon. I probably want to visit the information broker. Oh, shit. You know what? There's so much I need to do. Alright, so... let's go take a look at a couple things over here. I'm going to go to the temple grounds. I don't know if there's another way we can get to this bell. But the way I did it, and it must have been the way I did it the first time around too, but it seems highly suspect. But anyway, there's this whole bridge thing. That's where we fought the Iron Warrior. And like when you're coming up on this hill, you notice there's that little section there, and you can actually see the bell right in there. There it is. Anyway, once you get over there, there's a sculptor's idol, so you don't really need to worry about it. But I just thought this was interesting how I ended up getting in there. But I think I'm able to, let me see. Is it even over here? I don't remember how I got down there. Whoa, what are you doing? Maybe it was down this way. There's a little path. It's kind of interesting when you take a look at it. Because it almost doesn't look like you're supposed to go that way. But that, yeah, there. Over there. Okay. So get over here. And there's like all this stuff that's actually leading up to here, but there doesn't seem to be anything that's leading down there. But I found that I could do like a wall jump Normally, you wouldn't be able to grab onto that, I don't think. But if you wall jump on there, you can end up slowing yourself down and then grabbing onto the ledges here. I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be done. But I just found it so interesting. Then you do the wall jumps over here. And I wanted to make mention of it because right here, I believe, we picked up a key item. Or I did, since I was playing on my own time. But it ended up being a fully white pinwheel. If you remember the big baby Huey looking dude, we went to go talk to him. I tried to offer him a red and white pinwheel. And he's like, oh, this is red and white flower. So that told us that the pinwheels are the flowers that he's looking for. But he needed an all white one and not a red and white one. So I actually need to go offer that to him and see what we could do in terms of that quest line. But anyway, we come up here, we see the bell. I'm gonna go ahead and ring it. Why not? I'll curse myself. Sinister burden. Alright, let's see what this says. Oh, no. That's the same description as we saw in the actual inventory. God, that temple looks so cool, too. Anyway. Enough admiring the architecture. Let's go ahead and travel back to, I think, this. Need to go talk to our fat man and see if we can do something for him. Oh, good, he's still down there. Chin up, fatty.
真っ白いよどこに
真っ白いお花とはこれか。
ああそれはおお思い出したぞ皆は越智の巫女様たちそうかオラは真っ白い風車を取ろうとしたのかあの子の分の風車をなああんた一つ頼みがあるんだ
なんだ
オラを神隠ししちゃくれないかい
なんだと
オラ実は知ってるんだ
We've done it a couple times already.
あんたは忍びなんだろ坊様たちが言っていた忍びは神隠しができるって
何故それを望む
神隠しした先にきっと皆がいる皆のもとに行かねばなんねえ何せオラは巫女様たちのお世話係だからななあお願いできねえかな
Sure.
おおありがとうありがとうなよし少し怖いけどもそれじゃあやってくんろ
Alright, so I think we had seen it from the tool description. Let me see if it actually says it there. Mild sort of spirit of being spirited away that can be returned from quite quickly. But oh, I guess they both say that. It said that one can only return from being spirited away once, and if taken again, there's no coming back. So we've seen that we could actually use this out on the field. The simple monks that travel around, if you use the fan on them, they actually disappear. But we can use it with this guy. Seem painful. I feel kind of bad. He makes an appearance elsewhere, which we'll get to in a second. I'm gonna go hit up the Divine Child, see if she's got anything to say. We need to talk to her in order to get the best ending too, so there's a lot of stuff I need to take care of before we can actually start moving in on the last ingredient for the incense. Where is she at? Inner Sanctum, that's what it is. what a scream, huh?
巫女の忍びよ、ようこそおいでくださいました。
Thanks.
巫女の忍びよ、お米が豊かに実りました。さあ、お手を。
Where are you growing this rice?
豊穣を。
Suspect things coming out of her palms like that. Does this say anything different? Even falsehood, the power of the dragon's blood brings a bountiful harvest. Rice is precious, flavor grows richer with each bite. It's sure to raise one's spirits.
お米は大事。また、いただきにいらしてください。さようなら、巫女の忍びよ。あなたの行く末に、豊かな実りのあらんことを。
Okay. I think there's only a couple things we could do with the rice. We could give it to the old woman that makes several appearances, as we've seen. I think I gave her rice once. She didn't really help me out all that much. She gave me info that I already knew, so I don't think I'll be doing that again. But we could also give it to Kuro. I think he does something with it. He makes some sort of recipe. Anyway, we go back to the folding screen monkey area, and hey, look, it's our friend.
いやいや、そんなことはないですよ。あの人は目つきは確かにいいとは言えねえです。だけども、とてもいいお人です。
おい。
おお、あんたか。よく来てくれたな。ほら、みな、忍びさんも来てくれましたよ。ああ、巫女様たち、ちゃんと挨拶しなきゃ。ああ、そうか。忍びさんには見えないか。
墓地の巫女たちか。
そうさ。見えないけれども、いるんだよ。みな、かわいい子たちじゃ。さて、あんたには礼を言わなきゃなんねえな。こいつを受け取ってくんろ。
About time. Taro persimmon, alright. Conspicuously red persimmon at the peak of its ripeness, commonly called the Taro persimmon. It greatly increases posture recovery for a time, even when attacking or taking damage. The Ashina Taro troop are practically raised on these fruits, which is why they all know the best time to pick them.
本当にありがとうな。
Cool. I don't know if that has any sort of special usage. I guess I won't just be using it as a regular item, though, but I'll look it up at some point, I guess, when I look up all the rest of the stuff I wanted to know. What are you doing?
そなた、なぜ戻られた？
Question me. I can come back here if I want.
小太郎さんもただ無心にここにありたいのです。どうか静かにお帰りくださいませ。
Okay. Guy's got a bit of an attitude for a monk. I think that's all we could really do. That sort of, I'm pretty sure that completes Baby Huey's quest line, so. We got the thing. I'm trying to think. Is there something else I need to do? I did want to see if I could talk to the information broker, see if he's got anything for us. Where the hell would that be? Would be the best way to get to him. Stairway, I think. At some point, there's a handful of characters that leave, we'll say that, and don't come back. Oh shit, I remember something I did off stream. I did some stuff with the Black Hat Badger. I don't remember if... Oh no, maybe that was on stream that I think about it. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, I don't think he ever came back. Oh, what I did was I bought the stuff from him off stream, but I already talked about that last time I played. So we could have directed the fat monk to this guy and have him help him pick up items. I don't know if that gets us additional inventory or what. This guy doesn't really have a whole lot, though. Well, at least in terms of stuff that I'd actually need or want. I guess I could buy that. Kind of good on scrap iron and gunpowder. Yeah. Alright. Well, nothing going on with him. Anybody else? I think maybe not. Okay, so let's go to... no, not that yet. Let's go to the abandoned dungeon entrance. I gotta talk to the surgeon, and then we'll see about going to the bottomless pit. See what all happens with that. Oh, jeez. I didn't even touch that. You get your man? Oh yeah, he's in there. Hey, what's up, Magnus? Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Got a lump of fat wax. I don't know that I ever read the description on this. These lumps of fatty wax form inside the body in rare circumstances. Considered omens of disease, they are known to grow larger as the illness worsens. That's gross. I don't think we're quite done with him, though. There's some other stuff we can do. Looks like there's an item in there. I think it might just be like a description or something. A description of like his practices or something along those lines. I feel kind of bad for him, but the guy wasn't really doing anything. That samurai. So, oh well. We'll see what happens. I think there's a route around the cell, and you can kind of come back into it and then pick up a couple things in there. Is this guy really following me? No. But we're going to do a handful of things before we get up into that. Okay, bottomless hole time. Let's see what this is all about. Oh yeah, there's that mid-boss that I don't really want to fight. Is the old woman still here? Oh yeah, she's right at the gate. Does it have a bottom? I guess we'll find out. I'm pretty sure it does. Again, though, I don't even remember doing this. Okay. Well, we found a couple spots we could have gone to. Wonder if you did die, if you could just resurrect yourself, or if there's something else to this. I don't really see anything else to hook onto. Oh. Okay. Cool. Maybe I jumped down the wrong spot. We took damage, so that sucks. Okay. There we go. Once again, I'm confused. I don't know where to go from here. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's what we jumped from, right? Oh. Well, how come that didn't show itself when we were walking up here earlier? Maybe it is bottomless, but there's a path. The hell is that? Looks like one of the patients from the surgeon's little dungeon area. These guys constantly resurrect themselves, but since I have the mortal blade, shouldn't I be able to kill them? I guess the game just doesn't feel like doing it. A fistful of ash. Oh, that didn't work. I wanted to see if I could spirit him away. I have no clue where I am right now. I don't remember this in the slightest. Well, we found a sculptor's idol. Okay. Where are we? Ashina Depths. Okay. Interesting. Oh, okay. I remember this. Yeah, this is basically just the second way to get down here, but there's an alternate path, and the alternate path gets us something that I'm pretty sure we need. So, I don't know if coming up this way is all that much better. Although, granted, it looks like this takes us to a spot that kind of bypasses, because I think there's like a mid-boss or something down here. Let me see. Maybe. Might be one of those gunners or something. I don't remember liking this area. Something was going on down here. Oh yeah. Snake Eyes, Shirahagi. Cool. I think there's gunners from the top too. Probably should have tried to concentrate on getting them too. So, two sculptor's idols in pretty close proximity to each other. Should reset all their positions. Okay, so what I'm gonna end up doing, I'm gonna go back to the valley. Because that cave, like right before, or right after I should say, the shop that's down here, that has something we need, so I'm more inclined to hit that up and then do the Sunken Valley thing, rather than going this, I don't know, kind of ass backwards way. Some free experience. 322, I think he's the, probably outputs the most experience out of any common enemy that we've seen so far. Down in the Gunfort Valley, there's actually a good little area where you can grind. But even the people in the Gunfort, they do, I want to say like close to 300, might be like 250 or something like that, but it's, oh shit. It's definitely not enough. Oh yeah, okay. I kind of remember this. Weird ghosts coming out of the walls or something. Also, we're gonna need the puppeteer ability. Okay, I think the old woman clues us in on something around here, but I already know what the deal is. Ah. Shit. Okay, I was gonna try sneaking, but I don't think that's a good idea. Oh god. Oh, there he is. Okay, hopefully the wall ghosts don't bother me here. We've had our fair share of issues with the snake. No way to kill him or anything either. So I think there's a monkey down there. I'm pretty sure there is. It's a little hard to see in the dark. But you can kind of make it out, but there's the roof of that little shrine building in there. We need to get in there, but we can't do it while he's in the way. However, there is a monkey here. If we could inflict him with the puppeteer status. Does a little dance. Snake freaks out. Okay. I think he does make an attempt to try to go after us, but eventually he just ends up sealing us in here. Surprisingly, the structural integrity of this shrine holds up pretty damn well. So here's the item that we needed. I don't even remember what this is for necessarily, but I need it for something, I'm sure. Dried serpent and viscera. Dried persimmon-like heart of a great serpent. The great serpent is a god of the land. The heart is believed to be where one's spirit resides. Well, it looks much like a persimmon. In fact, this is the red viscera of a god. Apparently, denizens of the Sunken Valley worship the organs, believing they represent the deity itself. Interesting stuff, I suppose. So I remember the first time I came in here, I was super confused about what to do now because we got sealed in here. Yeah, there it is. But for whatever reason, I don't know if it was a glitch or what, but I kept wandering around this area and that marker never popped up. So there's something we can latch onto here. But yeah, it just wasn't popping up for me, so I thought, I don't know. I could have used the homeward idol, but I figured there had to have been a way to get out. And I didn't want to miss out on anything, so I remember I think I ended up looking it up. Like, what the hell do you do now? Okay, so this should look pretty familiar. We already saw the big Buddha statues. We're back! So, short little detour, but it does contain a key item, so it's pretty necessary to get down there and do that part of it. Anyway, there is the mid-boss here. I don't remember if he's mandatory to fight. I don't know why it would be. It's not like they throw up a fog wall or anything like that. But these guys got sharp eyes. They could definitely see us. I want to say that there's more gunners that are just kind of hanging out around the perimeter, too. Let's see. Do I see anything? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little hard to make out, but there is one down there. I don't know if there's a way to get, like, up there. Could swing across these trees like Spider-Man. I don't think that'll do me any good, though. Honestly, I should have used the puppeteer thing on the other guy, but let me try it on this one. See if we could do some damage to some of these guys. They're kind of hanging out down here. Okay, so that's the mid-boss. Let's see if I could possibly try to get a hit on him. We already fought one of these guys. Remember how much of a pain in the ass he was? Or she? I guess these are girls. Ow. As long as I'm not getting bothered by the other one. Whew, that was a lot easier than the first one. Oh, and I got a prayer bead too. That means I can upgrade my health. Thank you. Did the puppeteer guy take care of the other one that was roaming around? I think he might. Oh no, he didn't. Never mind. You failed me. No worries. Just stealth death blow him. It's not too bad. Okay, let me do some cleanup around here, because despite the fact that we took out the mid-boss, there is still going to be these guys roaming around here as soon as I rest up at an idol. So, I don't want to have to deal with them all over again. If I'm just going to be scrounging around for items. I know there's more shit up here. I see all this stuff that's hanging out on the, like the statues themselves. I just don't know how to get up there. Oh, okay. That's how I get up there. Wait a sec. Is this, Oh, yeah. I don't even know if we could get up that way, but that goes kind of to the bottomless pit area. Scrap magnetite. Alright. Got a couple of those now, so I can start upgrading something. I think the whistle was probably the earliest one that we could get. And I'm fine with getting a bunch of upgrade materials. Nothing wrong with that. Huh. Not a scrap magnetite. Alright, there's a path up there. Oh, you know what? I think something around here wraps around. There was this... You know what? I think there was a fog wall here. I think when we were fighting that mid-boss, I don't think I could come down here. Who are you? Another one. Okay. Large ape. Oh shit. Oh no. I don't want to fight it again. I don't think this guy pops up here. Okay, so we fought the guardian ape. And then after we beat it, there was a roar in the distance, as it said. So it kind of gave us an indicator that it's not dead yet, despite the fact that it disintegrated before our very eyes. But I think if we beat it before coming down here, it comes down here. If you do it after if you do this part first, I don't think it shows up here until you eventually beat it, and then it shows up. So we gotta fight it again. I'm not too keen on that. Let me see. I think I don't remember for sure, but I think it's considerably easier the third time, I guess I should say. But I don't remember. Oh, we got more monkey boos. Everybody gets monkey boos. We get some to Ishin at some point soon then. Oh man, I'm so close to getting a skill point too. I feel like I should almost go knock out a couple enemies or two just so I could lock in that skill point. Potentially die to this thing and end up losing half my experience points. They're visual, or no, maybe not visual. It is visual, but environmental storytelling. That's what I'm searching for. Obviously a large ape of some sort, skeleton here. So, poor immortal ape without a head now. No mates. Apparently the last one's dead. Actually, wait, no, that's not the case. We'll see. We'll see in a sec. Maybe. I'm gonna see about trying to get this skill point though. I really don't want to die and then lose half that experience because it's getting real hard to get experience points, skill points at this point in time. And I'm so close. How many do I need? 115. I could take out, I don't know, anything really. I think to get up to that ledge up there, we would need to be in that area where the guardian ape is. I think there's a path that wraps around that way. I know just the place. Let's go to... Let's see if I could show off my... where would that be? Sunken Valley? My grind spot for a little while, too. Gunfort was the best place for me. I don't know if there's something better, but I found this to be one of the easier places to get experience. So, you can come up immediately, you can backstab this guy. You want to start hitting that L2 or left trigger. Get this guy here. Hang from the ledge. Drop. Probably going to be somebody looking for you, but they're not going to notice you coming up here. Get this guy. Drop down, get this guy. Suck up your items. Get this guy. Gotta wait for a second, because the red spot doesn't appear immediately after you jump, so you don't want to start hitting the attack button and then not end up getting it. If you want, you come down here, drop down. Should be able to get that guy pretty quick without him noticing you. Might get shot there. Suck up your items. Come back around. Gotta be careful for the ground traps here, so it's a good idea to walk on the ledges. That guy, suck up your item. Come back up here, and the gunner that was looking out for you probably should start ignoring you by this point. Hopefully he's already turned around. Oops! Alright, so in a perfect world, he would have not seen me. I don't know what tipped him off. I think I dropped too loud. Anyway, drop a little quieter and he shouldn't be able to see you, and then you could backstab him and Bob's your uncle, as they say. It's kind of it's almost a foolproof system. Obviously, it didn't exactly work out 100%, but, you know. It's a pretty good way to get a handful of experience. Like I said, these guys drop 297. That's actually higher than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, about 300 each for the big gunners. And then I think the ones with just the standard rifles, I think they do something like around 200 or something. But it's a lot of experience for a decent amount of people that are kind of grouped in together in a small spot where you can actually go around and backstab most people without them noticing you. Found it to be a lot better than anything like in the Hirata Estate or Shida Castle. There's groupings of enemies over around there, but not that many that have that much experience output, not that many that, you know, they're so close together where you can start just like backstabbing people like crazy. Anyway, that's what I did for, I don't know, like an hour. Ended up getting a decent amount of experience, setting some skill points. Speaking of which, I could take a look and I could see, I've only got one, but is there something good I can get? No? Kind of want this most virtuous deeds. I think this has people drop both better items and more money. So that might be the next one that I go after. Which is part of the temple arts. I get that. Chasing Slice. Ugh, I don't think I want that. Let's enhance physical attributes since I got that last prayer bead. Maybe might help us out with the boss coming up here. And then we need to go to Ashina Depth, I guess. And we get to fight the Guardian Ape all over again. Isn't that exciting? Part 2. Yay. That's about how I feel. I got a decent amount of money too, but I guess money isn't as important as skill points, so I'm not gonna go out of my way to get a bag or anything. A coin purse. Oh boy, let me see. What can we use here? I don't even remember if we can still do the same thing, or we can drag out the centipede. If we can, I guess I could put that on just in case. He might do the screaming thing, but I don't think I've got anything that can guard against that. Magnet umbrella. There's another umbrella upgrade that blocks it, but I don't think we have the means to actually get that upgrade just yet, so whatever. I'm gonna say it's not important. Haha, there he is. You're not hitting me. I love delayed attacks. Yeah, recycled moveset from the second phase of the fight. I think he probably takes posture damage a little bit better. Could also do that. So, that's good. Dodged before I jumped. That does damage too, jeez. I don't remember that. Okay, he's got 2 death blows. Got 1 down. He's doing something. He's bringing another one into the fight. So this, I guess, is the female ape. So now we gotta fight 2 apes. Fun stuff. I don't know, who should I focus on first? I think the female ape is easy to take out. It's basically got the moveset of the first ape encounter. She might even take maybe not posture damage, but she might get freaked out by the firecrackers. Yeah. Problem is, we got this asshole swinging around his sword. This isn't good. course, this one comes to its rescue. Glad they found love and everything, but goddamn. Couldn't have picked a worse time. Let's see if I can go for posture damage with this one. Basically what I'm doing here. Oh, you bastard. Alright. Use the Mortal Blade this time, please. Or not. Alright, that's fine too. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't remember that. I guess I usually beat the female ape first. I don't remember that being the case. She just got so disappointed that her mate, or potential mate, got defeated. She just gave up and died. Okay. Interesting. Memory of the Headless Ape. Battle memory, extraordinary foe, blah, blah, blah. We could actually use this to increase attack power too, so that's pretty neat. Headless Guardian Ape was a colossal beast plagued with the power of the Undying. Got another prayer bead. Did we get one from each of them? Because obviously I just used the set. Alright, that's cool. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, there you go. That's why that happened. Okay, this thing's gonna come back, so why don't we... yeah. I don't know if it would have... Boy, now I'm curious. I wonder if it would have come back, like, completely. That would have been interesting. They have a new ninjutsu skill. That's interesting. Ninjutsu technique that wreathes the blade in the victim's blood, extending its reach. Costs spirit items to use. Activated after backstab death blow. Wolf discovered this technique upon beheading a foe with the mortal blade, forming a cursed sword from the spilled blood. Though it bears likeness to the mortal blade, it cannot kill the Undying. Okay. Yeah, anyway, it's exactly like I talked about. The Undying, we've come across them as the Senpo Temple monks. But they got the big centipedes in them. And yeah, you just have to cut those centipedes up with the mortal blade and then they don't come back. But I'm a little surprised that he didn't end up doing it with the Headless Ape the first time around. I guess just so we can fight him a second time. But even when you beat him that time, it's like he neglected to do it again until you walk up to him. But he was twitching. He's a twitchy bastard. One time the guardian ape shared its den with a mate, but he alone became infested while the other passed away. Now even the flowers offered in tribute to her passing have withered to dust. Oh, sad case. But that is what happens. But then so I don't understand why the other one comes in then. And why it gets so sad if you defeat it first, the regular headless ape. Questions best answered at another time then. I would have to assume that it's the female ape though. Okay, now hold up a sec. I guess I'm gonna go back down here for just a moment. I thought that there was a path that connected to the upper Buddha statue's back, so that we could get those items up there. I'm sure it's not going to be anything too grandiose, but it's got to be something decent, right? Otherwise I wouldn't make it so weird to get up there. Was it up here, then? Maybe I missed it. Start looking up, just in case it was. Oh, it was! Son of a bitch. I just wasn't looking close enough. Here it is. Got yellow gunpowder, and... is that it? There's an item down there that I missed. I guess if I feel like it, I TP back there. Oh, wow, a prayer bead, just like out in the open. That's kind of astounding. Alright, well, it was worth it then. Cool. Well, I'll go ahead and go back down here then. Still got the monkey down here. I don't know if it's just paying tribute or what. Alright. So, Ape's out of the way. Ape's no longer escaped. And we can continue down into the Ashina depths. What the hell? It's a light jar. Heard one behind me too. Cool. Boy, they doled out a lot of experience. That's nice. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I think this area is like infested with ghosts of some sort, so I probably should watch our ass. There is a way to get rid of them, but we basically have to walk through all this before we could do that. Try to stick to the treetops as much as I can. If I get down there, I think we're gonna get mauled by a bunch of them. You bastard. One of the very first enemies you encounter, still a pain in the ass 10 hours into the game. Ah! Idiot. Oh shit. It's not coming back up here, is it? Oh. There's one up there too. Also seems to be an NPC. Alright, fine. Come down here. Goddamn cocks. Yeah, I think there's quite a few items in this area. But, I will wait. We'll wait to grab anything else. Alright. This man's very breathy. I don't like that. So, he's talking about somebody that defies Buddha. How can this be? Anyway, he's the one that's conjuring up this, I think, mist and the ghosts that we're encountering. So we're gonna have to take him out before we can do anything else. I wonder if I can take out these things. Disappointing. I'm gonna see if I can get one down before I have to take out another, but 2 tops and it still didn't kill it. Oh well. Anyway, let's still see if we can try to keep up around up top here. There is ghosts about. Got a bite down, that's interesting. Bunch of ghosts just hanging out. Kind of see it in the distance there, but yeah, that's the building that we need to get into. That's where our friend is at. I think the best way is to get around, though. Let me see if I can get down here. Oh, that didn't work. Can I get up on top of that at all? There we go. Oh, adamantite scrap. We need that for an upgrade. Huh. Alright, well that looks like a ledge I could grab onto, but it's a little bit too far out. This... Cool. Oops. I'm pretty sure this isn't the way we're supposed to go. So it's the exact opposite direction of where the house is located, but I don't know. There's an item up here. Might be interesting. I guess this just kind of goes out to the outlook where the bonfire was at. Oh yeah, weird noises down there too. I'm pretty sure there is a headless in the area, which I definitely don't want to fight right now. These are uber-powered ghosts. Not really something I'm looking forward to, but there's a limited amount of them. I think there's only maybe 4. Each one gives you a like a reusable item that gives you some kind of buff, but I don't even think in the original game I went through and got all of them. Oh, that tree stump looked like a person. Oh shit. Coming up here? I think those are monkeys. Oh yeah, and there's a mid-boss down there too. It's another drunkard. If I could lure the monkeys away from him. I don't think I'd have as big of an issue fighting him, but boy, I hate fighting bosses when they got little minions crawling around. Pain in the ass. I think I killed one, and I might have almost killed another. Alright, here he comes. I think he'll settle down. I'm pretty sure I could get a death blow on him if I sneak around him. This one's a little bit more of a bigger deal than the last drunkard we fought. I think he can do... One of the first one did some kind of fire damage. I think this one could do poison damage. Which might be a little worse. Alright, I think we need to get down here though, because I think what ends up happening is it wraps around and then gets us into an area where we can hop onto that house. Let me just check and see if there's more monkeys around the area. If not, then I might just try to fight them. I don't think there are. Tokujiro, the glutton. Zigdoneshin is agged. Oh yeah, it is poison damage. Area is really tight. Whoa. My posture damage is just way too high. Oh no, I can do poison attacks. Cool. Unrefined sake. We got our 4th bead already. We get another health upgrade. Nice. There's a decent amount of space in here, but it's still pretty tight. A little too tight for my taste. Makes it kind of tricky to get around. Thank you. On the other hand, you could totally bypass them, I suppose, if you want. It's a mid-boss, so there shouldn't be anything blocking you. But I said that before, and I think there was a fog wall around the last one that we fought. Something funny. What the hell's going on there? Body's hanging from the tree. Interesting visual. Beautiful tune. What is that? I don't remember specifically, so I don't like the name that they gave him, so I don't want to speak without actually knowing what it's particularly called. But we'll find out eventually. This isn't going to be the last one of these that we see, but the important thing is that he's playing the flute, and yeah, he's making this fog and causing all the ghosts to come around here, so... Get an easy death blow on him right now. He's a mist noble. I think they referred to these guys as nobles before. Super easy to get rid of, by the way. Especially since you get the first one for free. Anyway, you kill him, you get rid of the mist, and also get rid of this illusion. So now the way's clear. Well, I still think there's a handful of enemies walking around. Like, I think there might be some wolves or something like that. And there's still going to be the headless. Most of the ghosts that, like, really start to pile up on you, I think all those are gone. So it's a little easier to dig around now. Like I said, I think there's a handful of items around this spot, too. So if you're keen on getting everything, then now's the time to do it. Yeah, it's a little quick. Basically, he's just a typical enemy. Like, I wouldn't even consider him a boss. Eventually, we'll be fighting stuff like him pretty commonly in a particular area of the game. So it's just that the introduction to him makes him seem a little bit more threatening than he actually is. But yeah, they're not too bad. At least the flute playing ones. They have some sort of magical ability. I think the ones that you encounter later can basically... It's not terror, but it's essentially a similar type of status ailment buildup that can kill you as soon as the bar reaches the top. So they can be a pain in the ass in that regard. But there are other types of nobles that can actually do like melee attacks, like fight with swords or big spears, other things along those lines, and those can be kind of more of a handful. But that's all for stuff that's a little bit later in the game. Trying to get a good fix on what's going on here. I don't really remember all this. I think we're closing in on a new area of village. Actually, I think I can see it from here. Yeah, there it is. So now that we're here, we're actually getting pretty close to the second incense ingredient. Oh shit. Oh, more of these guys. With a lot of experience, I will fight them. I don't know how many of these he threw. Got a little worried for my health there. Okay. No more surprises, please. I'd like to enter the area relatively undisturbed. I think that's actually an enemy down there we might be able to fight. It's a little hard to tell, though. They're some considerable distance away. Oh, no, that's just a rock. Never mind. There's a wolf down there, though. I'm pretty sure there's something. There's something up that little stream. I just don't know what it is. Alright. Go ahead and rest. Well, yeah, that is true. Rocks can be enemies. Could be a strong tripping hazard of some sort. Let's get our health back up. You know what? I forgot that they actually have new descriptions for every neck bead that we add to the necklace, or necklace that we get, I guess. Prayer bead necklace befits the strong. Centipedes will seek out a leader, often changing names out of loyalty. Centipede chiefs are known as long arms for their long talon-like weapons. Shit, I wonder if there was something to that from the previous necklace that we got. Yeah, but each necklace offers a little bit of lore. So, it's good to read them, but I totally skipped that last one. Oops. We do have a shop here. I don't remember what he has. They all say the same thing. I don't have that much money right now. Got a couple bulging coin purses, that's good. Oh, he's got adamantite scrap. We can get treasure carp scales, which we can exchange for other items from the pot nobles. Dragon Spring Sake is just more lore conversation from any number of the people that we could give it to. What is this? It reduces terror status buildup. That will be handy for some of the ghost items, ghost bosses, and the headless too. So I'm going to want that eventually, but I don't really need to buy it right now. I don't think. There might be a boss coming up that we need to fight where it actually builds a terror, but I don't remember for sure. Anyway, he's got some good stuff. Yeah. Alright, we're coming up on the village here. I do think that there's an enemy of some type, some description down here. I'm gonna see if I can... I guess I can't get back up there, damn. I'm gonna see if I can take out the wolf first. Oh, son of a bitch, he is down there. I heard a whistle. Actually, I think he's coming up here. Okay. Just bark at me well, don't you? Sure. There he is. Yeah, he's one of these guys with the purple robe. Oh shit, he's coming for us. Alright. Well, we beat one of them. I'm pretty early in the game too, but God, these guys are tough. Oh yeah, he's got some kind of poison hand technique. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Gotta get used to fighting these guys, because there's gonna be a lot more of them later on. I don't think they're all as bad and all have the poison hand technique, but they all got the same kind of similar fighting style. Some cheap-ass gimmick, I'm sure. Oh no, don't do that! Don't do that! Shit! Just reduces posture damage. Magnetite, I do need that. Alright. Had I known specifically that he'd be coming after me and what sort of abilities he'd had, I probably would have tried to prepare a little bit better, but, yeah, you know. Can't always tell what's going to be coming after you. I did have the green mossy gourd, though. That would have worked. Probably trying to block his poison buildup at least a little bit. Alright, I think all that stuff we could access from down there, so I don't want to risk jumping onto it and falling or something. I think there is something down here. Treasure carp scale, not bad. Take as many of those as we could get. There's some items that end up being pretty good that you can exchange them for. At least from what I remember. This is kind of a... It's a cursed village of sorts. People here aren't exactly zombies, but I think they're more along the lines of being brainwashed. Something about the water. I think there's an NPC that we could talk to that kind of sheds some light on the situation. The other thing is I think these villagers all end up respawning too, which kind of sucks. So as many of them as you take out, they still just start popping back up. I don't know if they're necessarily undying, but they still present a problem. Probably would just be best if I try to slink by here without alerting too many people. Probably not going to happen, but it would be best. There we go. Man's got a basket on his head. It's a real basket case, this one. Hi.
おいカゴカゴカゴカゴカゴ落ち着け。
あんたまともな人かい？
あ
よかったよ。あんたはまともなお人だよ。あんた何か聞きたいことがあるのかい？ただすまねえが、ほらこのままカゴかぶったままでいさせてくれ。
What's going on with the
こ
village?
の村はどうなっている？
オラにもよくわからねえ。気づいたらみんなおかしくなっちまってた。オラもずっと頭がぼーっとしていたんだけども、ゲーゲー吐いたら目が覚めたんだ。喉が渇いてたくさんお酒を飲んだからな。きっとそれで吐いちまったんだ。神主様が時々お酒を振る舞ってくださるんだ。お酒を飲
What's
む
going on outside?
と喉が渇いちまう。酒樽はすぐ空になる。仕方なく皆池や川の水をすするんだ。けどな、飲めば飲むほど喉が渇く。喉が渇いて渇いてたまらなくなるだ。
この村の者たちどうなっている？
わからねえ。ただみんな火を壊す。
Jesus.
頭がぼーっとしてるときはオラもそうだ。
I think they know I'm in here.
あのなかなか消えない火、今思い出してもゾッとする。
消えない火。
漁師の犬彦のやつが松ヤニを燃やして家に立てこもってたんだ。あいつの松ヤニは長く燃えるからな。まったくいまいましい。犬彦は村の鼻つまみ者だ。獣の肉など食いやがる。だから神主様もあいつにはお酒をあげないのさ。
その犬彦の家はどこだ？
池の向こう側さ。どん詰まりに犬彦の家がある。
I don't remember if there's something there that we can get. I don't think it's anything mandatory though.
神主とは
神主様はこの村で一番偉いお人だ。川沿いに遡った先、水源に近いお社にいらっしゃるぞ。神主様はおっしゃってた。皆で都人になろうぞってな。お酒をたくさん飲めば都人になれるってさ。ん？都人ってなんだろうな。
Okay.
そうかい。行っちまうのかい。オラはここでカゴにこもってるよ。辛抱せねば。
Yeah, well, alright. Fairly interesting. Yeah, they, I'm pretty sure they knew I was in here, or, I don't know, maybe they just like wrecking shit for the fun of it, but there was something going on. Lots of banging and clattering. How do I get out of here exactly? Oh, there we go. Just have to get in the right exact spot. So, it seems like there's a village priest, might be a little bit crooked, trying to get these villagers to drink. I don't know if it was the sake or the water. Maybe the sake via the water. Something along those lines, but basically, yeah, it's what's turning all these villagers a little bit wacky. Can't catch me. Even the fish are trying to kill you. Okay, I think this is the area they were talking about with the house and the hunter and the pine resin. So, it might be worth checking out. these cocks real quick first. Oops. Cock's beating me. Even in their dying moments, they still get an attack in. Is there anything here? I think there's like a load of villagers down this path though. Alright, well. My sneak attack on these guys was short-lived. Pine resin ember. Oh, hey, this is an item that we need for an upgrade. Piece of resin that contains a continuously smoldering flame. It can be used to upgrade the flame vent. Resin was found in the black pine within the forest of Mibu village. Ever smoldering flames acted as a landmark to find one's way to the village. In time, the villagers came to loathe the flames, and the black pines were lost. Those who defended the flame were equally loathed. So I don't know if it actually has an effect on them or what, but old basket case seemed to think it had some sort of significance, so might be worth trying to upgrade that. But if I remember right, most of these villagers can be bypassed pretty easily, so I don't think it's a necessity. I guess I could give it a shot anyway. Oh, that's from a villager. I thought that was an item that we had to pick up. Here are all these alert statuses. Okay. I got a bit of gold. Why don't I head back to the dilapidated temple for right now and see if I could do some upgrades. I'll come back here real quick. Won't take too long. There's like 2 or 3 bosses coming up that we gotta do in fairly quick succession as well, so. I've done a lot today. What can we do? What can we do? I can upgrade the whistle. I think I'm gonna do this. Boy, we got a decent amount of scrap magnetite though, so happy about that. Final tier information unlocked on everything too. What are the last ones? Lazulite, Sacred Flame, Lazulite Axe, Lazulite Sabimaru, Lazulite Shuriken. I think the thing about the Lazulite, oh boy, I think you get a couple from pot nobles, and there might be a handful of enemies that drop Lazulite, but it's like really few and far between. And we need, what's that? 6, 9, 10. So, in addition to all these other items, but I'm sure these will be easier to come by as we progress through the game. But yeah, 10 Lazulites. It's going to be tricky to get a hold of. I don't know which one's going to be worth going after first. Probably the ones I would use more often, which might be the Sacred Flame. I don't use any of these items. I don't use the Shuriken, I don't use the Sabimaru, I don't use the Axe, and I don't use the Flame Vent. So, the thing I use the most is the Firecrackers, and then eventually I think I'll end up using the shield a little bit. Speaking of which, I need to look out for, where is it? This one. I'm going to need some more scrap magnetite, actually. And I don't know what that thing in the middle is. Middle left. But we need a couple of those. I'm going to need that one for a particular boss. But yeah, that's going to be a pain. Oh, I don't have enough money? That sucks. Could upgrade the whistle at some point too. I don't think any of these upgrades are necessary though. Alright. Enough looking at that. While we're out and about, I'm gonna go check on... Oh boy. I'm gonna go check on the Divine Child, and I'm gonna go check on the Surgeon, see if they progress any further. Wake up.
巫女の忍び、お待ちしていました。すみません、巫女の忍びよ。お米がまだ実っておらぬのです。
I wonder if she doesn't give us rice because we don't have.
豊穣の頃にお授けしましょう。
I mean, you know, relatively speaking, we got some not that long ago.
いらしてくださいね。
But I wonder if she doesn't give us any if we don't use the amount that we have. Go to Kudo's room. Because like I said, you can give it to the old lady, but I think she just gives you information, and in most cases I already know what information she gives. I mean, I might not know exactly what she's going to say, but in the back of my mind, I already know what she's going to be talking about.
狼、その背中の刀はもしや。
Yes, the mortal blade.
不思議に
Probably should have talked about that first.
それが死なぬ者を殺すという刀か。
はい、先方寺の越智の巫女より授かりました。
越智の巫女。
先方寺の者たちは僧を捨て死なずの探求に魅了されておりました。その末に生まれた偽りの流因を持つ者、それが越智の巫女たちです。
偽りの流因、そのようなものが。待て、巫女たちと言ったか。
はい、多くの越智の巫女が作られ、されど生き残ったのはただ一人にございます。
流因はやはり人のありようを歪めてしまうか。不死立ちなさねばな。
御意。
Yeah, but what about this rice I have?
私の血もまた法の材料とはな。我が血を流すすエマ
God
殿。
damn it.
ああ、そうなの。
I didn't.
いいえ、
そうか。ならば後で嗅いでみるとよい。かすかだが何やら香りが残っておるように思う。
Alright. I'll give it a whiff in a second. I guess we gotta talk to Emma.
お主に尋ねたいことがある。
はい。何でしょうか。
巫女様の血を流す術だ。
何故それを求めるのですか。
I mean, you're not that far away. You probably overheard the
竜の
conversation.
涙を手に入れ、不死立ちを果たす。そのためには巫女様の血がいるのだ。
そうですか。確かに流因の巫女の血は尋常の方法では流れません。ですがあなたはそれをなす術をお持ちです。
不思議りか。
はい、こちらを。
See? Not that hard to put together. Part of the Book of Immortal Severance left behind by Takeru. When did you have this? Since she didn't even mention it. The mortal blade in hand, my blood may be shed. With my blood, the aroma will be complete. Divine realm will be in reach. Immortal severance will be at hand. I must ask Tomoe to assist with the beheading. He's gonna take off his whole head? Jesus.
はい、不思議りならば流因の巫女の身に傷を負わせ血を流すことも叶うでしょう。
わかった。これで不死立ちがまた一つ進む。巫女様にもお伝えしよう。
はい。
Yeah, I'd just like maybe cut the palm or something. Wrist if you wanted to be dramatic. I wouldn't I wouldn't cut off the head though.
狼、エマ殿に話は聞けたか。
はい。
どうじゃった。何か分かったか。
不思議りならば叶うと。
そうか。不思議りならば私の血を流すことが叶うのだな。
はい。
うん。試しにやってみぬか。
Like right now.
不思議りは 本来は抜けぬ刀、触りがあるやもしれませぬ。こうたく、その時でよろしいかと。
そこまで言うならそうしよう。
Alright.
戦況に至るための子集めも進んできたな。
Immortal
狼よ、引き続き頼むぞ。
wants to get cut.
行くか、狼よ。
Alright. I guess he's not gonna say anything about the rice. God damn it. Well, that ruins that plan. Okay, let's go back to Mibu Village and see if we can get across this thing. Since I have the upgraded flame vent, though, I might as well equip that. Okinaga's flame vent. What's so special about this? Containing smoldering resin, acts as an explosive catalyst, emits a short-range flame blast, continuous fire damage, will inflict burn status, able to maintain a continuous stream of flames due to the smoldering resin inside the tube mechanism. So we can do fire breath, fire blast if we hold, flowing flames if we hold and I guess press RT again. Let's try it on somebody. Holy shit. I'm gonna go throwing rocks. Okay, I mean, it kills them instantly. The only problem is, yeah, just using a lot of spirit emblems to try and get these guys out. Probably not worth it when you've got, like, hundreds of villagers coming after you. Maybe not that many, but at least dozens. Feels like hundreds. Oh, shit! God damn it, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. We're kind of like walking in my direction, waddling towards me. Oh, hey, there's another house that we could get into. Is there also a basket man in here? I guess not. Basically nothing. I guess if you need a breather or something, but otherwise, wasn't really worth looking in. Oh yeah. Shit. Yeah, people can start hopping out of the floor. That's not good. I think the Divine Confetti will come in handy with an upcoming boss, so I want to look at starting to equip that. There we go. A little confused on how I was going to backstab that guy, but that works. Alright, we're coming up to another mid-boss here. I think actually right after this deal. Oh, you know what? I've had the Bell Demon on this whole time. Why don't I get rid of that? Because I don't remember liking this boss all that much. So here's what I remember from my time playing this game first time around when I did the stream of it and everything. What I did was I came up to this part. We were looking for the incense ingredients, and I think I had gotten the Mortal Blade, and then I basically had two options after that. I could have gotten the stone, or I could have gotten the flower. So, on the one hand, I went after the flower first and had to fight the Guardian Ape. Couldn't beat him. So I said, you know what, I'll go after the other one. I'll give that one a try. And then I came across this boss, and I couldn't beat it either, so it just ended up not working out in my favor. I just had to learn how to fight these guys, and, you know, eventually ended up getting into it. But it wasn't fun. Divine Grass. I was actually hoping for something a little better. I remember that chest being there. I just didn't remember what was in it. It's not that great. Actually, you know what? I bet we could probably bypass this bit boss, because it looked like there was a spot where we could hook up onto the bridge there. So if I wasn't feeling it, I bet I could probably just skip it entirely, but yeah, we'd have to fight her at some point. Oh god. I forgot what her name is. Odin, maybe? Something like that. Stupid hat and her stupid guitar. You know what? I think she does some sort of build-up damage. I don't remember what it was, though. I mean, it could be anything, really. It could be poison. It could be fire. I'm gonna guess it's poison, though. So I'm gonna take a sip of this. Hopefully that'll block any long-term effects. It could actually be fear, too. I might want to, or terror, rather. Go get that purple gourd from the shop at the beginning of this level. Not really anything else I guess I'd want or need. I could use... Which one does this? Boost attack power. Makes you harder to detect. Reduces posture damage. Maybe that one, I don't know, we'll see. So you could talk to her, or you could just keep walking. She makes a noise. Hi. And bye. I wasn't pretending not to see you. I just didn't want to interact with you. Lord who? Yeah, Odin of the Water, that's her name. So this isn't really a gimmick boss fight, but it's one of those deals where you just kind of have to get used to her attack patterns. Basically, I think this is a deal where we're probably going to be looking at trying to beat her via posture damage. She does do death blows, though, so it ain't so easy. I'm not sure if any of my prosthetic tools will work on her. She does these consecutive attacks, though, and then she does some unblockable moves. Racks up a decent amount of posture damage doing that combo, though, so I haven't even landed a single blow on her yet, I don't think. So yeah, basically posture damage is what you want. You just have to learn how to parry. one hit on her. Oops. That was a grapple too. That probably could have ended me. Okay. Not bad. Alright. So, another prayer bead, that's good. We have acquired a latent skill. Death blows provide Shinobi with an opportunity to breathe. Experiencing battles with powerful opponents further deepens this movement respite. So what is it? Oh, it recovers, okay. It recovers vitality on a death blow. So I guess it just stacks with the one that we already have. Actually, I think I have two of that latent ability. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of dreading her, but wasn't that bad. Again, it's one of those things, if you're just not used to count, because, boy, when I was playing this game the first time around, I don't think I blocked or parried, anything like that. I just don't think it was in my wheelhouse. It wasn't something I wanted to do. But I think that was the biggest thing. It's like you kind of have to learn how to do it. And as I said before, they give you a generous amount of time when it comes to the parrying and the blocking. You could block pretty much anything, unless it's an undodgeable attack. And then, you know, the parries, like I said, they give you an ample amount of time to actually do it. So, now we got another ghost to fight. Oh, could have done a Mikini counter. I haven't had to do one in a while, actually. See ya, asshole. It's gotta suck too. Like right after beating Odin, they have this asshole manifest himself. But yeah, anyway, another situation. Blocks, counters, parries, whatever you want to call them. It's all good for business. Okay, so I have some kind of meeting of the villagers here. Wait, hold that thought. I thought there was a way to, like, get underneath the house. I think we want to go to the house first before we go to that area. What do I have? Puppeteer. Let me see if I could cause a little mayhem. Ah, we could have done an eavesdrop. Well, shoot. It certainly is chaotic. I think they're just throwing ash at him. It's really weird in the battle track. There's like somebody laughing in the background. I've heard it a couple times, but I keep thinking it's an enemy that's approaching me. It's very faint and only in the left ear. Bell bastard failed me. He failed to get one enemy. Oh, that's where you go underneath. Anyway, now we could listen in. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoa! Something's liquefying. Is it his intestines? Here we go. Rotating door. I don't know how he sticks up it like that, but whatever works. Red lump. Divine confetti. I think we might be able to use that with the next boss fight. Hi.
Oi. Oi. 何をしている?
どうじゃおおよいぞ溶けてきたぞじゃが足りぬなみなみ次や次へさあさあ皆の衆さあさあ飲め飲め振る舞い酒ぞ
Okay.
さあさあ皆で都人にああどうか松座にお加えください
I'm gonna skip the gulping. Hope you don't mind. Alright, I guess that's the priest that we heard about. Alright, what else do we got over here? Oh, there's a second level. Let me just see if there's anything around here. I don't think there is. Once we get the diving ability, possibly I might be able to get down into something here. I don't really want to jump down into the water though. If the stream or the current is too hard, it might just wash me out down the waterfall. But there's always the possibility that there might be something up there. I'll try it later though. Oh, prayer bead. Okay. Works for me. I was about to get disappointed if there wasn't anything over here. Oh, adamantite scrap. That's nice too. Cool. Sure we could use that for something. Alright. Gonna have to get back, I think, through the trapdoor. And down the bottom. How many... Oh boy. We got another boss battle ahead of us pretty close here, I think, once we enter into this area. And I don't think I have a sculptor's idol before that. Oh boy. Might be able to use a divine confetti with this one. So I think I'm just gonna equip it. I don't remember if there's some sort of added effect. I guess if there is, I'll play it by ear and use it if I have to. Try to reduce the amount of items that I have to scroll through. Should I chance it and just go with the 4? Or should I go back through here? Thing is, I think we could bypass all these villagers. I think if we had to fight anything, we'd probably have to fight the ghost swordsman again. But Odin is gone. So she's not coming back. We don't need to fight her. So yeah, I guess if all I have to do is fight the one ghost again, that's not terrible. I don't know that this next boss is going to be incredibly hard. This is another one that sort of garnered some complaints, but you know, people complain about anything. Not even a scratch, asshole. Oh god, we're so close to getting another skill point too. I might as well see if I could try to beat some of these guys. tactic again. Have him fight for me. He fell. Hey, there we go. Just enough. Actually, do I get experience from him? Oh yeah, I do. Just a little bit over. Nice. Okay. About as ready as I'll ever be. Let's see if this works. I actually forgot what this did. I thought it did like an area of effect thing, but it affects your sword. I think it does more damage to apparition type enemies, which this kind of is. Oh shit, that was a Mikiri. Damn it! I keep missing them. Can't do it with that one. There we go. To see if I could jump off of her. That was enough. Okay. I don't think there's a secret second part to this one. Oh, I wanted to see the door open. Memory, corrupted monk. Corrupted monk watched over the cave entrance deep in Mibu village. We also have Mibu breathing technique. Oh, this is our underwater skill. This means we can start diving underwater. Alright, secret method of breathing known as the Mibu breathing technique. Latent skill allows one to dive underwater as well as breathe underwater indefinitely. That's cool. Developed by the founder of Mibu Village, those who seek to join the procession must master the Mibu breathing technique. Without it, the divine dragon cannot be met. Alright, well, we definitely want to meet the divine dragon, so... Boy, been playing for like 2.5 hours. Still don't have enough to get the next ability that I want in terms of skill points. We'll get it next time though. Okay, I'm somewhat hesitant about this because we can go in here and we can get the next ingredient. However, I do think getting this ingredient, much like how we noticed that the time of day changed when we got the flower. Also, the visuals here are real nice, so I just want to take a look at this real quick. But look at that. Beautiful. Some big thing hanging from the top there. Anyway, the ingredient that we need is... Oh, I'll have my handy nightjar spyglass. Where is it? The monocular. Let's take a look. It's right there. That's the stone. Apparently that has some sort of fragrance, and we need that for the incense burner. But this is some kind of wedding cave, I think. Giant rope there. So, anyway, like I was saying, when we got the flower from the guardian ape, the time of day had progressed, and as I mentioned during that time, when the time of day progresses, things about the world change. It could also mean that certain characters get locked out of certain interactions. So I'm a little bit hesitant to actually collect that, because I believe once we get it, that means that Kuro is he can't, like, I don't think you can go to him. And then there's like a bunch of shit that goes down in the castle, and there's like some boss battles that you have to face before you can progress and do anything else, and it locks out a bunch of areas in the game. So, and I think that's like right after you get this stone, because I think it's, well, in my particular case, if I did this first, it wouldn't be the case, but after you get all 3 things that you need, the mortal blade and the 2 ingredients, I think that's what causes it to get locked out. So it's sort of makes a big progression in the world and the story. Let me go ahead and enhance the attack power. Let's see. Corrupted monk donned the mask of a fierce guardian deity. Her form was nebulous, appearing as if in a dream. What reason could there have been for guarding the Mibu village cave entrance? Yes. I wonder. So... yeah, I think I'm gonna wait on grabbing that just for right now. Let me make sure it didn't lock me out, because if it did, then I might as well just see if I can get through this next little bit. Let me see. Oh no, okay. So I think what happens is, when we know for sure that the world has changed, the upper tower becomes locked, and we can't teleport back there. So I'm pretty sure that only happens once we actually pick up the stone. So I'm probably gonna wait before doing that. I'll see if I can scrounge up anything else that we can get right at this particular point in time. If there's any items I'm missing, if there's any conversations with characters, even though I'd like that to be on stream, I'll probably just see if I can do that on my own time and relay the information when I stream this next. But we'll wait on that, just because I'm afraid that I might end up getting locked out of something. But we went for a little while, what, like 2.5 hours, maybe a little bit more than that. So, decent stream. We got a lot done. God, there's a lot of bosses. We got the Guardian Ape done. We got the Guardian Ape done again. We got the Guardian Ape's girlfriend. We got a ton of mid-bosses. Another one of those snipers. We got the Drunkard. We got the Mist Noble. Odin. Got the Corrupted Monk. So many. So much done. It was actually a pretty productive stream, I gotta say. So I'm glad we were able to get through all this in a timely fashion. We'll hit this up 2 streams from now. Next one I'm going to do some more Sly, which is hopefully going to be tomorrow. See if I can finish up Sly, because I think we're getting pretty close, so I'll try to give myself a little bit more time for that stream. And then, yeah, the stream after that, we'll hit up Sekiro again, and we'll progress the story. There's going to be more bosses and more big things going down, so this next one, even though this one wasn't exactly story intensive, this next one's probably going to be. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it as always. I will try to be back tomorrow. We'll see about doing some Slide 2. Maybe even finish it up, and then we can start a new game later on in the week. Or maybe I'll just stick with Sekiro and see if we can beat this, because we're actually getting pretty close to the end of this game, too. We're not quite there, but I'd say we're like maybe 3/4 of the way. Maybe. There's a lot of extra shit that you could do, too, but I don't know if I want to do all that, like, on stream, so just kind of depends on how I want to spend that time. But anyway, thank you guys again, and yeah, maybe we'll see you tomorrow. So until then, later.